Hey there guys, gals, and non-binary pals, GM Potter here. Welcome to my channel where I talk about books and bookish things. I upload on Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon Central Time, as well as some extra videos sprinkled in here and there. Like further on this month, towards the end of the year, I'll be doing wrap-ups and I'll be doing goal setting and all sorts of fun videos the last week of December. So join me for that. I'm an independent author, a voracious reader, and a cat mom of 3. And today I thought we would review a book that I read. I have it in paperback, but I found it in audiobook, so I read this one. As I'm filming this, it's still November, but I listened to this one in November, and that is Witch Please, Fix It Witches Number 1 by Anna Gide. Let's get into it. Okay, so coming in hot with the book blurb, we have Practical Magic meets Gilmore Girls in this adorable witchy rom-com with a bisexual virgin baker with a curse, a witch looking to avoid romantic entanglements, and a chemistry between them that causes literal sparks. Danica Waterhouse is a fully modern witch, daughter, granddaughter, cousin, and co-owner of the Fix It Witches, a magical tech repair shop. After a messy breakup that included way too much family feedback, Danica has made a pact with her cousin. They'll keep their hearts protected and have fun, without involving any of the over-opinionated Waterhouse matriarchs. Danica is more than a little exhausted navigating long-standing family feud, where Graham thinks the only good mundane is a dead one, and Danica's mother weaves floral crowns for anyone who crosses her path. 3 blocks down from the Fix-It Witches, Titus Winamaker, owner of Sugar Daddy's Bakery, has trouble of his own. After a tragic loss, all he's got left is his sister, the bakery, and a lifetime of terrible luck in love. Sure, business is sweet, but he can't seem to shake the romantic curse that's left him past 30, still a virgin. He decides he's doomed to be forever alone, until he meets Danica Waterhouse. The sparks are instant, their attraction irresistible, and for him, she's the one. To her, he's a firebomb thrown in the middle of a family war. Can the modern witch find love with an old-fashioned mundane who refuses to settle for anything less than forever? So this book is about 11 hours in audiobook, or 363 pages in paperback. I'm going to put it down because it's making my wrist hurt a little bit. And like I said, I listened to this one on the audiobook, and I did have a little bit of a problem with the narrator. I don't remember who the narrator was. I could look it up, but I'm not going to. She did kind of an ethnic accent here and there, and it felt a little racist, a little not okay. Well, a lot of not okay, a little racist. So, like the book blurb said, we have our 2 main characters, Danica and Jay. It's a dual POV for these two. And for me, this book is 2 stars. It didn't live up to the Practical Magic meets Gilmore Girls claim, which that is a very high claim. I love Practical Magic. I'm very fond of Gilmore Girls despite all of its many, many problems. But the characters in this book were barely 2D. They're barely 2-dimensional. They were very one-dimensional characters with like a little smattering of things that kind of almost bumped them up to 2D in places. We have a male main character who's also a virgin. We have a female main character not looking for love. We have insta-lust. And it felt like we had a little bit of a breeding kick going on, because within seconds of meeting her, he's like, I want her to have my babies. And like, that's all he thinks about is getting her pregnant. And I was just like, ew. I feel like that should be on a content warning, is this whole breeding thing, because it's usually snuck into romance books, and I know I've railed against this in the past, but it's snuck into other romance novels as like a romance thing and a shorthand for he wants to settle down and have a family with her, and that's fine. Families can look like lots of different things, but he doesn't need to put a baby in her right away. Like, especially since the character is supposed to be virginal. Like, it just felt out of nowhere a little bit, and you don't even know anything about her other than her name and the fact that she's hot. Like, that's all you know about her. The dialogue was clunky. There's cheesy innuendo and so many bad puns. I love a pun. I love a dad joke. I love making people groan. Like, I once worked in a call center, and one of my coworkers was a vegan. That she was having a debate with another coworker about leather shoes, and I pulled out the "Are you sure your opinion can't be swayed?" Like, the groans I got just basked me in glory. Like, that's a classic. It's an oldie but goodie pun to just throw out there. I was able to throw it out organically. It was great. But all of these puns were dirty puns. They're all just innuendos. And they weren't clever. They were clunky. And it's in the dialogue. It's supposed to be banter, and it's just them making dad jokes at each other, which can be fun. My partner and I make a lot of dad jokes at each other. But I feel like nobody talks the way this is. And the dialogue tags felt clunky. Like, it kind of felt like, I don't know if you remember those young adult books, the Guardians of Ga'Hoole, the ones with the owls. I remember reading those, and it was, so-and-so said. Like, the word said didn't even have any meaning by the time I was halfway through the first book. Too many dialogue tags. Like, if it's only two people talking, I can keep up with who's talking to who. And honestly, their voices, the way they talk, the things they're talking about, their perspective on life, should be different enough that I don't need a dialogue tag every sentence. Also, the two characters have nothing in common. Nothing in common, except that they both want to bone each other. Like, that's all they have in common, that's all they have going for them, that's the foundation upon which they build their relationship, is mutual attraction. And I'm sorry, like, that's the step in the door, but that's not the foundation on which you build your relationship. And he was so possessive of her. Like, they're not even officially dating, and he's like, she's mine. I must put a baby in her because she's mine. And he was just so icky. He felt like an incel. Like, he felt like a Meninist incel. And this book was just so obnoxious. I just wanted... There were scenes where I was afraid he was going to hit her because he was being so possessive. Like, it was not cute. And then, for the virginal bit, big build-up, very little payoff. Like, it's... Some of the reviews said that this one's an R for the spice. It's like a PG-13. I've read spicier things. I've read less spicy things, of course, but I've read spicier things. Like, this is spicy for people who thought 50 Shades of Grey was like the epitome of kink culture. Like, this is like spice for people who think mayonnaise is spicy. And I don't mean like sriracha mayonnaise. I mean like regular white mayonnaise is spicy. They think salt is too much. That they think black pepper is spicy. That they won't even go near ginger. Like, this is spice for that kind of person. And it was so frustrating, and it was so... Honestly, it was badly written, and it just bugged me. It was 11 hours that I kind of wanted back. I folded laundry and I did dishes and I did all my chores while I was listening to this book, but I kind of want those hours of my life back. I will be getting rid of this one. It will not be staying in my house. But yeah, did you read Witch Please? Have you read the other Fix-It Witches books? Like, I got this one not because the cover is kind of meh. Like, the cover's cute, but it's not a cover that sells me. It's a cover that invites me to pick up the book but doesn't sell the book, if that makes sense. But the book blurb seemed cute. It seemed fun. You have the fact that he's the virgin, which usually she is, and so I'm like, okay, we're subverting a trope. This will be fun. It's witchy. It's Gilmore Girls and practical magic. Like Like, the review by another author, the blurb from another author says, "Witch Please is a lovely breath of fresh cinnamon-scented air. It's sexy and sweet, and it's soft in the soft, adorable romance we need right now." And I wanted something cozy, I want something sweet, I want something cute. This isn't it. This is just bad. This is so bad. And if it weren't for the fact that this book checks off a couple boxes on my hardest reading challenge you'll ever do part 2 Electric Boogaloo challenges, I would not have finished this book. Like, I did not want anything to do with this book once I realized that it was a breeding kink. No meat and potatoes kind of a book. But did you read it? Did you like it? Did you like the other ones in the series? Is Anne Aguirre worth reading? Let me know in the comments down below. Maybe this is just a one-off, and I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.